So for this project, you will need medium weight yarn. This is just size 4 medium weight yarn in 2 different colors. You can either use red and white or green and white to make these Christmas candies, or since I'm recording this in October, I'm going to make Halloween candles or candies. So I've got green and purple, and today I'm going to make it orange and white. Now you'll also need a size G crochet hook, a little yarn needle, and just a pair of scissors. And that is all. So I'm gonna scoot these ones out of the way a little bit, and let's get started. So we're gonna start with our center color here, which is white. So I'm just going to make a magic circle. And just lock my circle, pull my fingers out, and then I'm just going to chain 1. And now I'm going to do 8 single crochets in this magic circle. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And now I'm going to pull my magic circle closed most of the way, but before I close it all the way, I'm going to just slip stitch into my first single crochet. And I just like to do that before I close my magic circle all the way up, because otherwise it's kind of hard to find that top of that single crochet there. So now we can pull our circle all the way closed. And now we're starting on row 2. So I'm going to chain 1, and I'm going to do 2 half double crochets in this same space that I just slip stitched in, but halfway through the second half double crochet, I'm going to switch to my orange. And while I'm crocheting this second row, I'm going to crochet on top of this tail end so we can cover it up. So my first half double crochet is going to be all in my white. And now for my second one, I'm going to yarn over, insert my hook, draw up a loop, but now when I yarn over, I'm going to use my orange. So I'm just going to lay that over my hook and pull it on through. Now in the next stitch, I'm going to do 2 half double crochets again, but once again on the second one, I'm going to change back to my white. So I'm going to yarn over, and I am crocheting over the white yarn to bring it along with me, still crocheting over that tail from my magic circle, and now I'm also crocheting on the tail of my orange just to cover it up. So here's completing my first half double crochet. Now the second one, I'm going to insert, draw up a loop, and now I'm going to yarn over with the white. Now I just want to make sure that I'm grabbing the working yarn and not the tail of the magic circle there. And just pull that on through. So now same thing, I'm just going to repeat that in the next stitch. Half double crochet, all in one color, and then a half double crochet where I'm going to yarn over with my other color to finish it off. And then same thing, and now every time I do this, I'm just bringing that yarn that I'm not using, I'm bringing it along with me by crocheting on top of it instead of leaving it behind, and that keeps us from having those little strands that are like, you know, just being drug across the back of our work. So we're just going to continue that around so that we have 8 little stripes, 4 in orange and 4 in white. And each time we're just switching halfway to our other color. And the reason we do that is because when we yarn over and pull through, that loop on our hook becomes the top of the next stitch. And so when you yarn over and pull through halfway through, then your next stitch has the correct color on top. Otherwise, you'll have stitches that have a different color loop on top, and that doesn't look as pretty. We want our Halloween candy or Christmas candy to be super pretty. Right, this is our very last little stripe on our candy. So I'm just going to do the same thing one last time. Insert my hook, draw up a loop, and now when I yarn over, I'm grabbing my white to pull it on through, and now I'm going to slip stitch to the top of my very first half double crochet. And now I'm going to cut to the orange because we're all finished with it, because now we are going to be making the little wrapper of our candy. So now I'm going to be, oh, I think I can cut off the tail end of my magic circle now. That has been crocheted over a whole bunch, and the little tail end of the orange as well. I'm just gonna snip those, but not to the orange that I just cut. This was the one from when I joined the orange. There we go. Now I'm going to crochet over the top of the little end that I just cut. And first I'm going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now in this same place where I just did a little slip stitch to join my round 2, I'm going to do 3 triple crochets. So yarn over, insert my hook, draw up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. Now do that again, yarn over, insert, and draw up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. And one more triple crochet. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to make sure that I'm grabbing that orange one back there. Did I not grab it? There we go, so I can stitch over that end to cover it up. And now after I have done my 3 triple crochets, I'm going to do chain 1, 2, 3, 4 once again, and then I'm going to slip stitch down into that same spot that I've been working in. So in that very same spot, we did a chain 4, 3 triple crochets, and a chain 4. And now I'm going to snip my yarn and just weave this in, because we are all finished with this side of our wrapper. So just weave this little one through, and I think I can snip off the end of this and the end of my orange, because I think I went over that enough times. So let's chop them off. Choppa choppa. All right, and now we've got to do the wrapper on our other side. So to do that, we're going to look at the stitch that is directly across from this one. So it's going to be the little white patch, and it's going to be the stitch to the right. So now I'm going to put my hook right in there, and I'm going to just grab my white yarn just by putting it over my hook and drawing up just a little loop. And now I'm going to crochet over this tail end to cover it up while I'm doing those triple crochets. But first I'm just going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now we're going to do our 3 triple crochets again. So yarn over, insert, draw up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. And then just repeat that once again. Oh, my yarn's splitting a little bit, and then one more time. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and now we're going to do our 4 chains again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to slip stitch back down into that same stitch that we've been working in, just like that. And now we can trim our yarn off. Whoa. And then we can weave this little end in. I'm just going to run it through the opposite way of this one here. Just bring it all down on the bottom of my stitches there. Just like that, and now I can cut these two little ends off. Chop that one, and chop that one, and there we go. Cute little Halloween candies, or Christmas candies.